Hello everybody, my name is Jagiero and welcome to my brand new series, The Realms of Valgarde. Things may look slightly different to what you're used to seeing on my channel, especially if you've been watching the Jagiland series, because this is not Jagiland. This is not even vanilla. And this is not survival. No, this is actually a creative world that I have started using the Conquest Reforged mod, and apparently it adds around 6,000 extra blocks. I haven't personally counted, but I'm willing to bet that's probably about right. Okay, so as you can see, this lovely area that we have here, this is where we're actually going to be starting. In fact, can I show you? Ha! Okay, so we have journey map in this particular mod pack. So this is the area I'm working with. This is actually set to large biomes, and this is obviously a plains, and it's kind of surrounded by we have extreme hills over here, some swamp bits, and a few bits of forest, and then below here there is another plains biome as well, so that might come in handy as well sometime. Okay, but what will I actually be building in this series? Well, I've decided that wow, that's bright. Hello? There we go. I have decided that I would like to build several different, well, realms, I guess, since it's called Realms of Valgarde, all based on different sort of influences and sort of inspirations that I've come across, you know, over the years. Things like Skyrim and Dark Souls and Witcher 3 and maybe even some of like Assassin's Creed style kind of builds, like medieval or Nordic or even like desert type builds and that sort of thing, and they'll all be sort of mini kingdoms that will be in pretty close proximity to each other, so you might be able to stand over here and look across and see one kingdom over there, and then the beginning of another kingdom over that away, and things like castles and towns and, you know, keeps and possibly farms. I'm not a massive fan of building like farm type things, but possibly. Okay, let me just quickly show off exactly what blocks are actually available to us in a separate flat world. Okay, so as you can see, I've just laid out not all of the blocks, but a selection of quite a few of them, and you can see, although there's lots of variation in all the different blocks, there is actually a sort of what's the word? A similar style to them. So they do work together, or there are at least several choices for things that work together. And then over here, I've just placed a selection of a few other little interesting blocks that I found. I've actually only placed sort of this section and most of this one, I believe. And then I haven't even touched most of this kind of stuff. So still lots more. So we have things like the regular cobblestone and then dark cobblestone. This is a really interesting looking block. What we have here, mossy cobblestone and then mossy stone. Okay, that's fine. Like frozen cobblestone. We have cobblestone with brick. So this is actually a connected texture. So as you can see, it has the brick along the edges and it all connects together. That's really cool, and that's also in use over here with the hewn stone. With stone brick, this is the hewn stone, and then the stone brick is over here. So this is actually my favourite so far. So this is something that we're probably going to be using quite a lot in this coming series. Let me just go through a few other sort of the highlights of this kind of thing. So over here I've found some really cool roof tiles. So we have lots of different colours for the and lots of different choices for the roof tiles. That's really cool. What's that? Green roof tiles. I like that. Brown, grey, wood shingles even. That's really cool. So lots of choices for the roofs, which is something I've really struggled with before. And I forgot to mention the way they have, the way they are saying they have 6,000 blocks is you pick your block, for instance this stone brick, and then you press and hold the C key, and you get all of these choices for that particular block. So you have trapdoor sized blocks for well, not for every block, but for most of these blocks here. You have arches, little posts, and then thicker posts. These directional placed capital is it? Yeah, capital blocks, and then these balustrades, and then window slits, and then arrow slits, and then vertical slabs. Vertical slabs, how amazing is that? And then his corner blocks, and then his newel caps. So amazing. Such a huge amount of choice that you have. Over here you have like the sort of Tudor style frames, so these will be really useful for like houses and things, which again the roof tiles will be really useful for that. I actually really love these as well. There's is this big black slab, and then the inscriptions on it as well. Like if you're talking like Dark Souls inspired kind of thing, that might be really useful for that, which should be really, really cool. What else is there? Okay, so over here we have quite a lot of different coloured blocks. I don't necessarily think these are going to fit in many of the builds that I'm going to be doing, but who knows? Who knows? You know, there's several different realms that I want to be building, so, you know, maybe they will come in useful. Over here you have these like weathered planks. That's so cool. I'll really love that. Lots of different, what's this? Block of gold, and it's a connected texture as well. Oh, that is cool. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I see. Then you've got like your emerald. Is that redstone? Yeah. Wow. Okay. And then you have your glass here. I presume they have glass panes there as well. Yeah. So that's cool. Oh yeah, like connected textures for the glass as well. You have these like arches in it. That's really awesome. I'm just so happy to have this huge selection of blocks to be able to play with, and it all sort of fit the same sort of theme, which I think vanilla Minecraft is kind of moving away from a little bit, which is a huge shame. Over here, I've just placed a few different random blocks that I thought were quite interesting. So you have like tables and desks and chairs and fancy beds and floating books. So if you're doing like a mage tower or something, you can have lots of floating books around. Oh yeah, over here, like sandstone droppers. So they have like either that thing on it or this like kind of eagle face. And then there's this Egyptian dispenser with another face in it. Oh, rocks. Yeah, look. You can place rocks on the floor. And then I think you can like, you can just like build them up. How cool is that? How awesome will that look? Just like scattered around the land. I've got a feeling I could spend hours playing with these rocks alone. Something over here that's really cool is the dispensers. Yeah, so you just like place them, and then as you add to them, they add these like cool faces and things like that. And I think, yeah, they even extend upwards, and look at that. That's so awesome. Let me just talk about your big iron doors that look cool. Gargoyle heads, basically dragon heads. They look awesome. Over here we have a few very interesting things. For instance, barrel. You guys know I love my barrels. We actually have a round barrel. I don't know if you can put water in it, but barrel. Cauldron and different other filled crates and barrels. There's a barrel of coal. Over here we have a palantir. How cool is that? That's amazing. Sort of Lord of the Rings palantir thing. Yeah, Chinese lanterns. Oh, sorry, Asian lanterns, and then regular lanterns and hanging chains and like wolf and sheepskin rug type things that, you know, connect. How cool is that? Different lanterns, and then chandeliers. I mean, just lots of lighting options, which Minecraft again has needed for a long time. Hanging ropes, literally hanging noose as well. This is like a clothesline, so you can like link this between two buildings, just have these clothes hanging out and stuff, or different little flags. That's so cool. Over here we have like Hobbit style windows for, you know, little Hobbit holes and things, and then just a selection of doors. This is the dark oak door. That's really cool. Different shutters, like a lattice thing, more shutters, fences. It's just, there's so many options. Like, I haven't even really been through this. Like, you get owls, hawks, ravens, seagulls, and what's all this stuff? Just all the different leaves. So many different plants and what? Mad. Wow. You could have that hanging from the rope. Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool. I have little things like climbing rocks over here, going up the wall. I mean creative, so it's not really necessary, but you know, just a really, really cool feature. Just tons and tons of really, really cool features that can add tons and tons of detail to all these builds. So I'm really just so excited to get started. Alright, so that's just a selection of the blocks available to us and all the different details and things you can add. Just like I said, really, really excited to get started with that stuff. But I would like to say that, first off, Jagiland is going nowhere, okay? You're going to continue doing Jagiland. I'm going to try aim for weekly episodes from now on, because I actually do have a little more free time again, which is it's going to be really useful for me. But also, I would finally like to start streaming on Twitch. This is something that I've been saying I'm going to be doing for a very long time now. In fact, my website actually has had the link to the Twitch thing for the entire time that I've been having YouTube videos out. So something that's been in the works for a long time, but I've never actually got around to doing it. I've just been a little bit nervous about it, if I have to be honest. But I've got a feeling that now is probably a really good time to start doing it, and I just want to get into it. I just want to essentially put aside all the nervousness and just do it. So I think this is probably going to be a good opportunity for me to start streaming using this world. Maybe we will dip into Jagiland as well for like resource gathering and maybe like a bit of creative planning and in my creative test world, which you guys I don't think have ever seen, so that might be interesting for some of you. But yeah, I would really like to do some work in this world in the streams, and then maybe do like recap videos or something like that. So I don't know sort of what sort of what's the word like schedule I would keep to with these videos. That's not the word I was looking for, but I don't know how frequent these videos will be, but I think they'll probably be more like recap videos. But if you do want to check on the progress, I do suggest you follow me on Twitch TV. Twitch TV/Jagiero is where I can be found, and I will post the schedule up somewhere. Okay, the actual streaming schedule, because if I at least let you guys know that I'm streaming, then I guess that's probably going to be a good way to gain a few viewers and actually be able to talk to a few people. That'd be nice, I think. What was I going to say? Yes, I will also post on my Twitter when I'm streaming as well, so follow me, twitter.com/Jagiero. Alright guys, so if you're excited for the new series, please leave a like, leave a comment, and if you'd like to see more, follow me on Twitter and click the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.